everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have some of what I believe are going to be my fall favorites. These have been my favorites for a little while now and I haven't shared them with you. What a bad friend I am. But I thought today I'm going to take the time and share these with you because I feel like these are going to be like my lasting favorites. Some of them I've been using for a really long time. So there's about 13 products in here. These are the best of the best that I've chosen. I have a lot of things that I like, but these are the few things that I really love and I want to share them with you. So let's get into it. Let's start out with some hair care, shall we? I used to be a huge Monat lover, which I still am. I really like it. Some negatives, I don't know how you feel about MLM, but it's an MLM company. I think the products really worked. I don't know if you had to have a rep to order or not, but I did. I had an account, so I would order. I was on auto ship. I still am. I haven't canceled. But I've recently been following Abby Young. You might have seen her on TikTok or YouTube Shorts. That's where I saw her. And she's all about hair care, how to grow your hair, how to repair damaged hair. I've been getting my hair colored since I was pretty young. My mom was very progressive like that. She let us get our hair highlighted always at a salon. So that was one thing, is we could get our hair colored, but it had to be done by a professional, which kudos to her. I feel like that has really, you know, been so beneficial to my hair. I am a natural blonde, like I was born with very blonde hair, but over time it has darkened. It's very like sandy, mousy, so I do get it highlighted, as you can see, by a professional. So there is still damage, always, right, when you get your hair colored. And I have tried in the past, you know, many different types of hair care lines, like Olaplex and things like that, like very high end, and I just didn't see the results that I did using Monet. And then I found Abby Young and she just like opened my eyes and she recommended this line and I've been using it for a couple of months now and I love it. She actually, the 3 products I'm going to show you, recommended, and I feel like has changed my hair. I've seen a significant amount of growth. This is from the drugstore. This is the L'Oreal Everpure Bonding Treatment. So I used Olaplex, did not like it. It made my hair feel like dry and damaged. I did not like it at all. So I never went back to a bonding treatment until she recommended this. And I love this. Right away I felt the difference. My hair is just shiny, especially for being blonde. Like, I don't know if you can see the shine. It just feels healthier, more hydrated. I feel like I can visibly see less damage. It smells really nice. I'm almost out of these actually. So this is the Bond Repair Shampoo. It says 7% bonding care complex with citric acid. And then again, the matching conditioner. And I use this every time I am in the shower. And man, I've seen really great results. I loved it so much that when I went on the cruise, usually I just go out and buy whatever travel size is available, but I put this in a travel size bottle because that's how much I'm like, I need to use this. They're not that expensive. You're not paying Sephora prices or salon prices. This one you are, but I believe it's worth it. And I've used quite a bit, as you can see. This is the Pureology Color Fanatic 21 Essential Benefits Multitasking Leave-In Spray. So she recommended this after you take a shower, especially for obviously color treated hair. And this is what she uses. It primes, protects, and perfects. That's like the 3 categories. And then within each category, there's like, you know, 5 to 10 claims, like helps preserve color vibrancy, leave-in conditioner, makes blow drying easy, strengthens hair fibers, helps protect from external aggressors, reduces frizz, reduces static, shine, like, yeah. So this is amazing. This will run you, I think, $30 to $40 per bottle, but it's worth it. So worth it. And like, if you're not gonna get these, definitely get this. If your hair is colored or it's damaged, this is amazing. Next, I have this moisturizer. Like, I know I've talked about moisturizers in the past, but this is a game changer. This is EMBRYOLISSE Retinol-like Multifunction Moisturizer. It is an anti-wrinkle moisturizer, soothing makeup base, regenerating mask, and revitalizing body lotion. This is for dry, even, sensitive skin. This formula, very thick, okay? Very thick. But it is so good. You can put this everywhere, and it gives your skin this beautiful sheen. I can't say enough good things. This really feels like a hybrid of makeup, or yeah, skincare and makeup. This is what I have under my skin now. I think it makes my makeup last just as good as any primer, except I just use this. This and a sunscreen. I do not believe this is real retinol. It is just retinol-like. I will link this down below that you can read more about it. I cannot say enough good things. The whole day, if you put this on, you know, during the week, a lot of times, especially if I don't have meetings, I won't put on makeup. If I'm just working from home and I'm not meeting with anyone, I'm just gonna like have my bare face. But I always put this on, makeup or not. I kid you not, when you go to bed, your skin will still be plump and like slightly tacky in the best way. It's still moisturized. It will moisturize you, it'll moisturize you all day long. I know so many other skincare products claim to do that, but you actually feel the moisture all day long. Like, you should run and buy this. This is from the drugstore. Now, I will give you the one negative that I really don't like about it. It's so fragrant. Like very, it smells like I just sprayed a bunch of perfume on top of my skin. It is, I've gotten used to it. It's a pretty floral, very in your nose fragrance. Like, it's not terrible. It's just very strong. So if you are sensitive to fragrance, you won't like this. If fragrance bothers your eyes, like, you probably won't like this. If that's not a big deal to you, then you should switch to this. If you don't like the idea of a retinol-like formula, they have a normal one. I would really like to buy the eye cream and try that out. So if I do, I will definitely update you, but you need to buy this. Next, I think I've talked about this, but I have never had so many compliments when I self-tan than I do when I use this. This is the St. Moriz from Walmart, Professional Tanning Mousse in dark. Okay, this is what this looks like. The cap is all gross. This lasts, it fades really nice. It does have a smell. I think it does have that typical like biscuity bronzing smell. It has a color guard, obviously, because you can like see the cap is all like dark. But I get so many compliments when I wear this. Like how natural it looks, how well it fades. Like, it is beautiful. I am wearing it today. It does look a little bit orange in the viewfinder. In real life, I don't think it looks that orange. And it's half the price of Saint Tropez. I think it does a better job. I think it lasts longer, fades better, all the stuff. It's really good. So if you're at Walmart and you're looking for a good self-tan, I've used so many. Saint Tropez, the Bondi Sands, Coco and Eve, Loving Tan. Choose this every single time. Next, I really love this. Now, the EMBRYOLISSE has replaced this for me, but if you're not gonna go for this, I would say this is a phenomenal primer from the drugstore. I think that like e.l.f. has one of the best primers. I don't know if you can find a better one at Sephora. I'm just saying that. I'm sure you might disagree, but this is really good. If you like dewy skin, if you like that hydro grippy, sticky, tacky primer, this is for you. And it has this really lovely watermelon scent that is delightful. So if you're looking for a new primer, drugstore price, does the job, keeps your makeup on all day, give this a try. You know, another shout out to e.l.f. I really like this Holy Hydration Makeup Cleansing Balm. Now, I do not think this is the best one out there in the entire world. I think that Pharmacy has the most elite one, okay? But why I am including this and why I keep using it is because it is a fraction of the price. I think this is $10. The Pharmacy one is $30, okay? This does almost as good of the job. I think that sometimes it struggles to get all of the eye makeup off, but everything else is gone. And I'm okay to just take a microfiber cloth and wipe away the rest of my eye makeup in order to save $20, if I'm being honest. So if you're looking for a really great makeup melting cleansing balm, I recommend this. I've used a lot from the drugstore. My mind is going totally blank, but a lot of them, I just don't find that they do a good job, and that when I double cleanse, like, I'm really still seeing a lot of the makeup. So I don't know, e.l.f. is doing something right. I love e.l.f. Like, e.l.f. is probably right now my favorite drugstore makeup brand. In line with makeup, my favorite blush is this blush from Kosas called Hype, in the shade Blush is Life, or maybe this is the brand. I don't know. Again, I will have everything linked down below, but it is so pretty, and I love that the finish is shiny and not sparkly. It's very, very beautiful. I definitely want to get this in other shades. I love the formula. It's pigmented, it's soft, you can make it subtle, and again, I just don't love sparkles in my bronzers or highlighters, or yeah, I'm just not a sparkle fan. So the fact that this blush doesn't have a sparkle, but you still achieve that kind of baked glow look, I am obsessed. Moving on, I am sure I have talked about this, but this is my signature scent. I'm obsessed. I don't care if everyone hates on it because it's so expensive and that everyone has it. You cannot get anything better than Baccarat Rouge. It is so elevated and like classy. I get a lot of compliments when I wear this. It's worth it. I really believe it's worth it. If you're looking for that it fragrance where it's not like, there's almost like a cherry note that's forward, and then it dries down to more like this musky, soft, subtle scent. I really love it. I get a lot of compliments on it. So I'm including that as my favorite because obviously it's been my favorite since Christmas when I got it, and it's gonna be my favorite for the rest of my life because Andrew loves it, which I love that he loves it and is always like, oh, you smell so good. But recently I was at Urban Outfitters with my sister and my cousins, and I just randomly sprayed this, and this is Miel Bebe. I think that's Honey Baby by Gourmand. It's number 19. And I just sprayed it, left the store, and I was like, this smells nice. Went to dinner. My sister comes in. She's like, who smells so good? And everyone's like, it's me. Like, me. Everyone calls me Lola. They're like, it's Lola. And my sister it was sprayed on my hand, so she kept holding my hand and being like, the whole dinner. And so then I ended up going out. I was like, okay, well then I have to buy it. The funny thing though, I do really like this. Totally different category of scents. This to me smells like the Gucci Floral, the purple bottle. And I only know that because my cousin Claire, she has that, and it smells so good on her. Every time she wears it, I'm like, what are you wearing? And the interesting thing about perfume is perfume smells so different on everyone because of your pH balance and just, I think, your body's chemistry. So to me, when I smell this, it doesn't smell like what it smells like on me, which I think is kind of cool. But the funny thing is it smells like the Gucci one that she wears that I love. So I feel like I'm copying her. I asked her if I could get this and she said yes. This is like an everyday, maybe at home running errands. Like this is like date night special events, you know? So plus I'm like going through this. I have a travel size one that's almost like it's halfway gone and I just got that one. So I gotta save this because the price is so expensive. This is a nice everyday scent. Speaking of Urban Outfitters, guys, we only have 2 more things left. So speaking of Urban Outfitters, the same time when I saw the perfume, I also saw this. This is kind of random, but if you're like me, I really like making lists in the morning. So like in the morning, kind of my routine is when I start working, I like to sit down and kind of plan out my day, think about everything that I have to do, and then map it out. I've never seen a daily planner like this, so I have a typical agenda where it's got your month view and then each day. This, what I really like is each day, each page is dedicated to one day. The only thing is the writing is very faint, so I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this, but if you can, this is your to-do list for the day. So this is your date, your goal for the day, your to-do list, and then you can check it off, and then it's got times in there, and then you can even like mark what is this? Urgent, not urgent, in like important and non-important quadrants, which is really nice. And then what I also really like is the page next to it is just all dedicated to note-taking. I have never seen anything like that. Typically, I've just seen a traditional agenda. So I've been using this every day and I really like it. I just find I can map out my day better and I only am looking at like what I'm doing that day and then I can write notes beside it. I just find it's very helpful. So this was, I think I left the price on it, was $20 Canadian, which is, I don't know, pretty steep, but there's a lot of pages and I know I'm gonna use this and I have been using it every day. It's part of my routine now. I sit down, I write out my to-do list and I love going either the end of the day or the next morning and just looking at my day before, checking things off. Also for me, I have daily stand-up with my team and so it's helpful for me to look back on yesterday and be like, oh yes, done, and I just have a view of what I did yesterday. Anyways, that's how I like to stay organized. Lastly, I don't think I've ever talked about this. I've been using this for years, and if you enjoy this little rundown, high-level overview of this item, I'd be happy to do a dedicated video because this can be like a very in-depth conversation. But something I've never talked about is this. This is called the Mira, and this is a hormone tracker. So I use this in tandem with getting blood work done and working with my doctor. So it is not cheap, but the incredible thing is for someone like me that has PCOS or, you know, like hormones that kind of like go all over the place, being able to track hormones at home is incredible. So you have to buy these wands. So this one I buy is called the Fertility Max wand, and this tracks your LH level, it tracks your progesterone level, and it tracks your estrogen level. And basically it puts it into the app and it gives you very in-depth insights into your cycle. It is incredible. There's also another wand. I don't have the box. It comes in yellow. The Fertility Max is purple. This one tracks your your follicular, your FH, your FSH. Everything will be linked down below. Those levels. And basically like where your follicles are at. Incredible. Science is amazing. Where we've come, like the fact that we can do this at home, but it's not cheap. But if you struggle with your hormones or you want to get pregnant and maybe you have PCOS or you have something, or you just want to know more about your cycle, I really recommend this. This will run you, I believe, like $200, maybe more. And then the sticks are quite pricey. I'm on a subscription, and so it cost me $150 a month to get sent the strips, and it only comes with, I think, oh, these are called wands, sorry, the wands. I think I get 20 of them. You also get a reusable test cup in there because you have to pee in a cup and then dip them and then insert the wand into this little area. But for me, it's worth it. I've never really talked about it, but I just thought I would include it because I use this like every day, and I share the results with my doctor. And even this last month, she was just telling me how helpful it was to see all these numbers. And then when I go get blood work, I still do this, and then I can see where it's measuring at. That is all of my fall favorites. I hope that you enjoyed. Let me know down below what some of yours are, or if you've tried any of these, I'd love to know. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you again for another video. Bye!